Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. Today we're going to look into the general car business, how much car makers are making per car. We're also going to look into Giga Berlin. We have rumors that they might do a break of 2 weeks, but I'm going to look into the details with you together. So let's start today first with an update from Austin, as we are looking here at the expansion in Giga Berlin, as we are continuing to expand production and as well expand anything that is needed to build a car. The same thing is happening in Austin with the cathode factory, and we have the first footages here from Drive Tesla Canada, which is showing that machinery is already assembled. So that is a very good sign. And as we are talking about being efficient and making money with cars, the battery is the biggest part when it comes to the cost of an EV, and so it's very important to have its own production of cathode, so Tesla is able to reduce the cost even further. And when it comes to expanding and talking about new factories, I am not a big fan of speculating around, but we have here official names like Jesus Ramirez, who is the spokesman of the Mexican presidential office, and he's again saying that they are considering, or Tesla is considering, an assembly plant near Mexico City. I don't know if that is show, but again, if Tesla would do that, the interesting question would be, what kind of car would they produce over there? Is that maybe already some kind of hint that Tesla might build a new factory for the new platform that they're going to announce in March? So maybe they are still waiting to announce a new factory because of that. Now looking into the cost, but cost is not the case here because it's investment into the future. They are investing Tesla $7 to $9 billion each year in 24 and 25. Now, when we look into all that together, we can now understand Tesla is scaling, which is no surprise, and they are also working on getting cost reduced. And so the main part is here net profit per vehicle. This is a statistic from Reuters. They made a mistake before. They were actually talking about gross profit down below. They mixed it up. But again, what we can see here is what the competition is afraid of. So we have NIO and XPeng, which both are still losing money. We have Ford that is struggling, and we talked about Ford yesterday in the video. And we also have Hyundai, VW. I do expect that Reuters took the entire VW group. And what the issue here is that those car makers don't have so much room to actually reduce prices. It doesn't matter if it's ICE cars or EVs, they don't have the room to do so. And this is the point here. And Tesla has the room to do that, and is the most criticized one for that if it comes to the net profit that people might be afraid to not see anymore as a stockholder. So keep in mind, even though they reduce costs, they're still going to make more money. And this is just for the car business. We are talking about operating income when it comes to energy business and everything else that comes in as revenue. Tesla is doing so good. But we have some rumors from Giga Berlin. And before they come in, I want to debunk them. Because to be honest with you, we have the issue that many times when Tesla does a break, they might think it is because of demand. And I'm going to translate you what someone wrote in my group here. Link is in the description. You can join for free, no cost involved. And this German guy was in talks with sales advisors directly at a delivery center. And they said, we have so many cars. We are selling them like crazy. The parking lot is full under no space at all anymore. And they were saying that Giga Berlin is doing a break for 2 weeks. So they might have pushed a lot of cars out to make them delivered to customers. And 2 weeks of break. So now those people that are bearish would say, well, Tesla has not enough demand. They will close the factory for 2 weeks. But we all know that Tesla has done that before. Last year, not only in Shanghai, they did it, but as well in Giga Berlin. So I believe it is a reaction on actually making the production line more efficient. They might do something different inside the factory. That is something that is very well known. I would believe that if they do a break because they have no demand, that makes no sense at all. If we take Troy's numbers, we have more backlog now, which makes a lot of sense. We have more demand created through the incentives in the United States, the lower pricing. So I think that's not going to be an issue. And the break is for production efficiency here. Now, looking into the European Union, we have wind power and solar actually taking over compared to gas and coal. Keep in mind, gas might have been on top if people are not saving on gas, which is the case right now still in the winter time, as we still have the issue, the war between Russia and Ukraine and the high energy prices. So people are currently saving money. So that might be still the case, but the trend is clear where we are going. Now, for Denmark, being a leader here when it comes to improving its share of electricity coming from those two segments, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Portugal, Ireland, Greece, Spain, and then Germany. I mean, guys, for me as a German, I would be happy to see a bigger share here. To be honest with you, France way below there because they're not investing yet so much money into this area. Now, looking into GM, we have actually suppliers familiar with GM's production plans through 2025. They support the notion that the automaker continues to slow walk electric vehicle investments and output. So the reason, that is very interesting, the reason why they don't say that officially, they just try to get the attention for people to invest into GM because they kind of want to create this narrative that they are all into EVs, investing, but suppliers are saying something different. So I think this is something that's not gonna go well very long. Now, looking into the overall market, and I'm talking as a German here, we still have as a car land here with the German car makers a lot of lobbyism. And people don't realize that around Germany, a lot of stuff is happening. Many people do know that, but there's also a certain group of people that just wants to ignore what change is coming. And if we look into the numbers here, it is so clear what the share of battery electric vehicles is. And this is all together, we still have here only 20 million. But again, it is continuously increasing. And I think it is very important to understand to stop not those discussions that are very well needed, but to stop the unnecessary discussions about what is the right direction. The right direction is already decided, and I think as a German, I can just hope that certain people in Germany will realize that. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for being here again. Thank you. Bye.